Hey guys, Dennis back with a brand new video. So do you have a dish machine or an ice maker or a washing machine that when it's running or during its fill cycle causes your cold water pipes to shake? I do. So we have our Maytag dish machine. As it's running through its cycle and maintaining the level in the bottom of the dish machine, I can hear the cold water pipes shaking downstairs as the water turns on and off. So I'm gonna show you how to fix that. Super simple. It's about a $15 repair, maybe a little bit more if you want to put one of these water hammer arrestors on the main cold water line coming in. This one that I bought, I'm actually going to install that on the cold water valve underneath my kitchen sink, and because that's where the dish machine is connected to. So I'm going to show you the product. I'm going to show you how to install it. Super easy. All you need is an adjustable wrench, maybe a couple rags, and a small bucket or pail or whatever to catch some of the excess water. All right, so it's running right now. I'm not sure if you can hear it or not, but as it's running and it's using water, it's maintaining the water level inside. There's a float switch inside of there. So the issue we have is as it's adding water and the fill valve is turning on and off, it's actually shaking the pipes down in the basement. Now, it's not like super loud, like it sounds like, you know, the pipes are gonna come off the mounts or break or whatever, burst. But it's something I wanna fix because you can actually hear it from upstairs. All right, so we're down in the basement here, and I noticed when looking under the kitchen sink that the dish machine is actually fed from the hot water line, not the cold water line. So it's coming from this guy here. See that? See that? So I'm gonna show you how to get rid of that. Now I can actually hear this from upstairs on the second floor when it's doing that. So essentially what's happening is it's shaking the hot water pipe, and that vibration is traveling obviously through all of the pipe, the hot water piping downstairs here. And this is mounted pretty well here, there and there. It's like every 4 joists. There is a mount on here. But that vibration is following all the way to the pipe that runs upstairs, and I can actually hear it when I'm in the bathroom upstairs shaking that pipe. So super simple fix, takes about 5 minutes. All you need is adjustable wrench. I'm going to show you the product that I'm going to use. All right, so this is what we're going to be using. This is from Shark Bite brand, so it's a water hammer arrestor. So essentially all this is, there's a rubber diaphragm inside of here, and it allows the water or excess pressure when these like fill valves and whatnot on your appliances shut off, and that increase in water pressure, what this does is it helps to dampen that. So that diaphragm inside of here kind of just cushions and accepts some of that extra water pressure, and then slowly lets the pressure come back stable. All right, so you can see down here that this is the hot water line here. They had sweated a copper T on here, and then one of these 3/8 shutoffs. And then that braided stainless line is actually the water feed to the dish machine. We are gonna shut this guy off. And just remember, a lot of times some of these older shutoffs don't shut the water off all the way. So in this case, because of the way this is fed prior to the shutoff for the sink, there's really no way to relieve the pressure on here besides taking this fitting off and hoping that it doesn't spray everywhere. I think what we can do is we can shut this off and we can just turn the dish machine on and let it try to fill, and that should drop the pressure off the line. I can actually hear water coming through the line still, so I'm gonna assume that I'm gonna have a mess if I try to take this line off. And I opened the dish machine, it's definitely trickling through. So I think I'm gonna have to shut off the water downstairs. Hopefully this doesn't happen to you, but I'll be right back. I'm gonna kill the water. All right, so I ended up having to shut off the hot water supply downstairs from the hot water heater. And I cracked the faucet upstairs here, and also turned on the dish machine to let it try to fill to relieve all the pressure on here. So we're probably gonna have a little bit of water, but that's all right. I have this little container here I'm gonna catch it with. So all you need is an adjustable wrench here to take this fitting off. This is actually quite loose, but you'll notice I'm actually getting some seepage here. No big deal. As long as it's not spraying everywhere, right? All right, so here's our water hammer arrestor. We don't have copper tubing that is going into here, so we're gonna take the ferrule and this piece off, and we're gonna run our hose to this side. So this side here goes to the bottom of this valve. And I'm probably gonna turn it this way just so it's out of the way and doesn't get bumped by anything that's stored underneath the sink. And then we'll just hold this in place while we tighten it. All right, so we're tight there. And then all we're gonna do now is put our fill hose to the bottom side of this. So we're pretty snug there. We're on. I'm gonna take a paper towel, kind of wipe off any water on here so we can see if we have leaks after I turn the water on. I'm gonna go turn the water on. I'll be right back. All right, so the dish machine is back up and running here, and we are gonna see if these pipes are shaking anymore.